Hello, blessings. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope that this video meets you well. I am Letitia. I am a 42-year-old mindful millennial mom of 5 kids. I am an immigrant living in the U.S., an intuitive, and a person who feels the energy around her. So, energy reader. I am an INFJ Empath. I am a poet. I am pro-democracy, pro-love, pro-light, pro-truth, pro-freedom kind of gal. And the title of this video, this is a series that I do called Tish Talks. The title of this video is going to be We Gotta Talk. I think that's the title. I don't know. I have so many things in my head that I want to discuss right now, and the thing is for me is that I'm constantly trying to navigate my mind and my soul and my physical being and figure out the best way to use my expression in this time, at this time, because right now this is a very, very heavy time in history, right? And for me, I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling it in my soul, I'm feeling it in my physical being, I'm feeling it in my mind, and I am utilizing the tool that we have here, where we are able to communicate with one another, and also where we're able to listen to one another. And I'm utilizing that tool, and I'm listening to and absorbing information and trying to be careful with the information I absorb, but at the same time it's impossible not to absorb information that is heavy and defeating and despairing. I am trying to navigate the things that I have been taught as a young person. As a young person, I heard about, this what this moment feels like. It feels like the moment that, you've been as somebody going into the church and learning the Bible and having people discuss the Bible and teach you the Bible and blah, 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 all the Bible stuff. It feels very reminiscent of that time, the description of what the time of the period of the Antichrist was going to feel like and be like. It feels like we are at the precipice, of that time, right? But then I listen to all kinds of people who have different perspectives, and the perspectives differ, and they don't match up with each other per se. Like, the perspectives are very different from one another, and for me, like, I felt like throughout this whole year, and even before this year, I felt like I was coming into a period of enlightenment and downloads that was just hitting my spirit, and causing a light bulb to come on in my head. And now that we're here where we are, I find that what I have been receiving in my spirit, what I feel in my spirit, what my intuition and is telling me, and what is happening in reality is like, contradicting itself and contradicting each other. Not itself, contradicting each other, and they are fighting with each other. And it's like it's like the truth inside my soul and my spirit, my body and my mind is fighting against the gaslighting, the overall gaslighting and psyops, as people would say, or manipulation or lies that are being fed to the masses, and then promoting, this triggering all kinds of dark feelings in people, fears and anger and worry and all kinds of dark negative feelings. And here I am believing that I am a light worker. The reason I believe I'm a light worker is just basically because I'm always seeking after the light, always trying to keep the light inside myself shining bright. I'm always seeking after the light, looking for the beauty and the magic and the light and the love and the truth around me, and I've always been wanting to inspire other people to do the same, inspire other people to let that light shine bright, keep that light shining, because I believe that the darkness, the moment that we're in is like this kind of, it's like it's, for lack of better words or whatever, a simulation where we're in like this world that is being presented to us, and it is with the intention and the design to create fear and despair and acceptance of lies and willingness and advanced obedience, and just defeat, despair, destruction, loss, confusion, all it's designed to just whip up this negativity, create this whirlpool of negativity, or this covering of negativity. And here I am working really, really hard, trying really, really hard to hold on to the light, because I know the truth. I know the truth. I know that my light is stronger than that darkness, but we have to spread it, because it has to spread among us, which is practically impossible. It feels impossible because, like for instance, people are going to be seeking out the darkness right now. You're going to be seeking out the panic, the panic accounts, and you're gonna follow the loudest thing. Most people are going to follow the loudest thing. And nobody's going to be willing to stop and listen to me, or people like me, and I'm going to be here in my little quiet corner with my little light, and I'm going to be saying, don't do it, don't fall for it, don't get distracted, don't get caught up, don't take the bait, don't obey in advance, don't accept. But people have to find me, people have to be listening to me, So, so I watched this video on YouTube this morning, oh gosh, I don't remember the name of the account or anything like that. I watched this video on YouTube that was very, very informative, that talked about, was talking about the drones, or rather the drone conversation, and talking about, psyops and, government psyops, and, talking about the way that information is manipulated to stoke fear and to make the masses more controllable, and I just feel it was a very, very informative video, and I'm sorry I don't remember it. I'm recording this video without my computer in front of me, without any kind of notes set up. It's just coming from my head right now. But it was very, very, very enlightening and informative, and for me, the last 3 days, I felt this really, really heavy, intense energy in my back and in my chest, and my chest and my back has been tight for 3 days. I had to go lay down I had to go lay down a good few times, I had to lay down because it was so intense that I just needed to lay down to relieve the pressure off my back. And, I've also been, it's also been a time where we had full moon energy, which I don't even know what that means. I just listen to astrologers and people that talk about that kind of stuff. And they talk about the energy and that comes from moments like that. I don't have any personal like research or understanding of that. So it made me wonder if it's because of the planetary shift and the stuff, what was happening with the moon and all that, or if I was just absorbing too much, or whatever it was. But I know that the last 3 days has been physically tough for me. And I've also had, it made me struggle a little bit with some negative thoughts where I was like, I want to check out. I want to check out. I want to check out of this world, and also the news, the media, the stuff that's been coming out with the media has just been awful for me. Just anything related to that, DJT, anything related to that person and that side is always very, very heavy for me, because I really do believe that these people are cruel and wicked, and I do believe that it just feels like the worst parts of humanity, worst instincts, the worst parts of humanity is just being accepted and elevated and glorified, and people are like bending a knee and worshiping this entity, so you had the news about ABC network, or whatever you call it, ABC, settling a really ridiculous defamation suit with Donald Trump, agreeing to pay him $15 million. And something to do with George Stephanopoulos, who I don't know what he has to do, if he has to apologize or what else he has to do, but apparently like ABC's agreed to pay Donald Trump $15 million in regards to, as a settlement, in regards to a frivolous lawsuit that he filed against ABC, which when you first heard it during the campaigning election, you thought it was ridiculous, and then, like this is gonna get thrown out. This is ridiculous. But they agreed to pay him $15 million. And then you got the owner of this app paying him $1 million, from what I hear. And then you got Jeff Bezos doing the same. And then you have other billionaires doing the same thing. Like it's like paying him protection money, or money to curry favor or whatever. Basically, it's just a period of the billionaires paying the billionaire president who has selected his billionaire cabinet picks for whatever reason, so that, I don't know, whatever reason, for status, for protection, for don't trouble our business, like, for say, I don't know, whatever the reason is, it's not with the people in mind. It's not on behalf of the people, and there's there's a lot going on, and it has been very, very draining for me, and has been heavy for me. It's been hard to deal with. It's been hard to absorb and watch, and because it's not right, it's not right. And I feel like there's so many people obeying in advance. And then there's also this person who was supposed to be a pro-democracy person, just flipping and starting to go on Fox News and like throwing the Democrats under the bus. And to watch people like flip like that, to watch people bend the knee so early, It's really, really hard to watch. So anyway, we'll continue this video in the second part. Thank you for watching.